What is going on with the Seattle group? Well, they just needed a little bit of bruising because they have come back even stronger this season. Nice carry here. At 49 against the LA Galtinis back in 2022. Is Andre Warner, scrummy for Seattle. Back on the outside was Matthews. Worked back for that outside channel. Alan Clark really feels strong about this team's depth when everyone is healthy. This just hasn't been the luxury for them. They're finally maturing out of some of those injuries and nagging pains that they sustained on the back of some of their South African tour. Here comes Seattle now. Off the fumble, Richard Hadding does find Andre Warner. It's worked back in the outside. Reno Herbst is there as well, who just had a baby this week. Duncan Matthews works on the outside to J.P. Smith. How about Seattle? Matthews a stiff arm. One more works it back to Devon Rousseau and finds Davy Kutzer. The fly half scores.
My, oh my. The Seattle backline has spoken. Davy Kutzer, no stranger to that try zone. Such a brilliant support player, but the lead-up work was sublime. Keeping the ball alive, that was the feature all the way back from the halfway line. It was rattling ace to the captain, the number 8, Richard Hadding, and then
to Devoto. Also a try scorer last week. This time it's Emmanuel Albert. Is he there? Little whoop around, and Chris Hilsenbeck's on the run. Chicago's got numbers if they want it. They work back inside, but Ruben DeHaas can't handle it. It's knocked on.
And Joey, the continuous nature of rugby compared to other sports as well allows for that flow, the turnover. It doesn't stop. One team loses it, the other team gets it, and it's play on.
Big push here from Dan Creel. Quads of doom working through and working well. This is Callum Botcher. And cut through the defense. Ezekiel Lindenmuth, who's had a fair share of highlight plays for prop especially. Duncan Matthews, J.P. Smith trailing him. It's scooped up by Nathan Den Hoot. Seattle wants a quick start here with Andre Warner.
Now, what do they do here, Joey? Kutzer stepped up. He's obviously shaping toward the sideline. You could easily go for posts and build the score just to get themselves closer, but no, they are going for it right now. We love to see it. Seattle, a great kick into the corner too, which is almost a 5-meter line out. If they can be clinical, this is probably their best opportunity to score 5 points today.
Access.
Off the line out, Paddy Ryan carries. They're trying to work it back there for Sean McNulty, who was back from injury last week as a reserve. This time, he's got the ball. He works it back. Davy Kutzer, nice catch on the outside. Duncan Matthews, little flip. Inafuti dives in, but did he lose the ball?
That's a try, Joey.
Yes, it is.
Just have a word with 18, and it was going sideways, okay?
We are witnessing a masterclass in backline play. Both teams. I can't.
Not obviously with the actions, but they think about themselves with the sort of mob mentality, if you will. Think about the stories of Al Capone and what the mindset was around creating a culture of winning for this group. We've also got one heck of a sense of camaraderie as well. Playing Traitors throughout the season if you're a fan of that show, which I need to put you onto, by the way.
I got enough shows to worry about. Thank you, Joey.
This one's worth your time.
Fine.
There's Reno Herbst, new dad. Look back here, Andre Warner, the scrum half. Get the party started here for Seattle. They have been really strong on the foot, and they've got another chance at it once again. J.P. Smith had Richard Hadding on the outside. Had his 100th cap a couple of weeks ago, but got celebrated back at Starfire Stadium.
Hold away again.
Because that number 100. Scuba's had a record number of points for a team twice already this season. working through again. This time it was Jackson Zbiric. He is quick for a hooker. And he finds himself there at the halfway spot. As they encroach the outside channel, it's intercepted. Once again, Idafuti. How about the day 14's having?
No arms, 15.
It's table-topped as Davy Kutzer's ready to wrestle for that ball once again. Still remains in possession here for Reno Herbst. Back to Paddy Ryan, the Irishman.
Advantage 9.
Back in a city that loves a good Irish culture. Love to see the river die. And outside, Duncan Matthews works back to Devon Rousseau. It's J.P. Smith. Trips forward there on the grass. Warner working through here for Ezekiel Lindenmuth. This next phase, very important for Seattle.
Access.
Callum Botcher up top. Work back to Paddy Ryan. Now in the waiting arms there of Sean McNulty. Part of the 2026 USA Extended Player Squad. This is a ton of these players in the MLR. Dan Creel, a nice carry. Andre Warner worked back here to Davy Kutzer. Futi couldn't really get the handle on it. Not a great pass. Brock Webster.
Trouble.
Ready for it. Pops it forward. It's a chase. Into the 22. It's finally picked up. A Herculean sprint there from Davy Kutzer. Oh, man. Seattle was on the heels of nearly getting another try to break into this deficit even further before halftime, and they can't get there. Trickles all the way back. That ball was slippery off of Brock Webster's toe.
Use it!
Pedersen just trying to get out of his own 5-meter.
Use it!
That goes out of touch.
Stay on.
This was a heck of a recovery here for Seattle just to get out of their own way. Chicago could have had him dead to rights.
Same ball, yeah.
Quick line out as the Hounds go forward. It's Kinnebeck once again. Oh, he takes the tumble and loses the ball in the process. Still alive, the whistle blows.
Once again, the pace of this game, Joey, neither team.
Based just on how dominant they've been this year.
Use it.
It's Devon Rousseau.
Use it!
And training within the team. And they bid farewell to Dylan Fawcett last year. Paddy Ryan, who's now in Seattle, of course, and Bryce Campbell, Billy Meeks. This was not as much a rebuild as it was a reload for a team that finished second in the East last year. They just needed to figure out who they were as a team. You could pretty much say they have. Put that in the old NFL, and you got jacked up tapes. Matthews.
And launch a solid attack.
Knock on advantage.
That's not how you do it.
Too tall there for Reno Herbst. Sean, on the outside, Santi Videla, fresh off his try, works to Emmanuel Albert. Brock Webster covers up, and Ruben DeHaas works it back. Another opportunity here for Videla. He gets upended. Luke White, 17 there in green, also out there for Chicago. Albert picks it up and tries to nose forward. DeHaas finds it off the dribble. Back to Jackson Zbiric, who signed from Seattle last season. He'll sit back.
Release on play.
Finding Lepetti. Lepetti finding an extra couple legs to churn there. Gets even more distance. It's worked it back to Jake Kinnebeck. DeHaas, one more. Inching closer and closer are Chicago. It's Ruben DeHaas. He's got the try.
Ruben DeHaas, what can we say about this scrum half? Picking the opportune moment to snipe. He's been underplaying most of the game. And by that, I mean he's just been feeding his forwards. Just delivering the pass, underplaying, not trying to do too much, just making sure that he is getting that ball off the deck and into his ball runner's hands. And then when the moment was right, he held the ball up. So this build-up was exceptional.
25 seconds.
Dummies. Has one eye on the try line. Any holes that open up, De Haas is going to take it.
And Devon Rousseau will collect. Seattle nearly had it there with the scrum. Duncan Matthews gets tripped up. Still tumbling forward. Herbst works it back, and Donald will carry forward. Nice little moves here from Nolan Tuamoiloa on here today for Chicago. Seattle in pursuit of a bonus point. Need a couple more tries. Duncan Matthews is going to try to answer the bell here for the Seawolves. Had a deluge of tries last week. It's been more of a sprinkle here today. They got to find something here.
Here we go.
Davey Kutzer plays it forward. Brock Webster catches up to it. A try-saving recovery there as Devon Rousseau covers him up. And Andre Warner just tries to nose forward, and there's going to be a reset. We got a few more minutes to go here to try to get the third and fourth tries. It is looming here for Seattle, and Chicago going to do their best to just hold off the Seawolves. Doesn't really affect their positioning in the table at all if Seattle does get that elusive bonus point, but it's just kind of the culture around here, huh?
But it could mean something in the next 2 rounds.
No doubt. There's Lerome White. Back, Patty Ryan once again.
Offside, Green. Last fourth.
Just trying to push forward.
Advantage again, offside.
Vavao. That's short again. Andre Warner has it. Now it's dotted down. Mason Pedersen adds 5 for the Seawolves. And ever closer to that bonus point. They need to go quickly. Time is up. Fortunately, gets to knock it home from right in front of the uprights, but important they get that extra 5 there. Tia'i Vavao, good carry back to Callum Botcher. Stripped away and recovered there briefly there by Brandon Harvey. Work back here by Brock Webster. Oh, huge hit from Lerome White. Brock Webster has taken out the chin a couple times today.
And it means so much to this team. Turnovers as well. They created one of the tries that he scored. Just what you want from your winger.
That's time.